in most
Well,
situations because
I
of
don't know.
Molten Giants.
I think it's fine. I think Zoo's all right now. I Zoo's just one of those decks that can just snowball out of control.
It can be
It's still
anything. That's
Zoo.
true.
It's still Zoo at the end of the day, regardless of what you're playing against.
Especially when you get double flame imp openings.
Handlock can be prone to really bad draws, which don't help it. I mean, you still need a good taunt enabler with molten giants, and there's still a lot of circumstances where Handlock need to be in to fight Zoo.
Funny thing about this Sun Fury is that it actually helps out a lot. It's just Nagra stop in this case. Although the play here is Undertaker and Voidwalker, and then just hit the face for 6.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're not going to clear that without a dark bomb. And if it does, there's some who's going to trade anyway, so you just get that extra free damage squeezed in.
Yeah, that's true. Now there is a dark bomb off the life tap, which is awkward to say the least. Would have preferred that to be your actual top.
Or preferred it to be a mortal coil.
Yep, that
That
would
would
have
have been
helped.
a lot better.
Dark Iron Dwarf. Now, this is the. We're probably going to get Hellfired. Now, there is actually a trade that happens here because Shadow Flame. Hellfire is not a problem because you take extra damage, but Shadow Flame would have completely put this to a halt. Even with a 4/4, it's just not enough pressure on its own.
Yeah, we need the plan here is we need to pop that egg before we Shadow Flame, if I remember rightly.
I'm not even sure
And
you can.
turn 6 you can with a Drake if the Drake lives, because you can use the Dart Bomb to pop the egg and then Shadow Flame, or you can kill the egg after he clears the Voidwalker. But whoa, Argos is a good pickup.
Yep, there's the Argus. Now, this was an interesting one. I think what ends up happening here is the debate was trade or it's like to trade or not to trade. Now, the main debate here was what's better, going for like what's the chances of having molten shadow flame versus like just killing the Drake right now and then kind of hoping that the extra turn doesn't mess you up later. I think given it was gonna be turn 5, waiting a turn may have been a problem simply because even if they don't have Moltens, that's when you can start doing like Defender of Argus with Ancient Watcher or like just crazy taunt plays, or then there's the AoE one with the Dark Bomb as you mentioned. So
The
this
thing
ends up
is,
being a pressure play.
uh, I might have considered Argus in there simply because Dark Iron Dwarf and Power Overwhelming, both in your hand, give so much burst out of nowhere.
The reason was Hellfire,
It
by the
would have,
way,
yeah. I suppose Hellfire would have been, yeah,
because
Hellfire would have been
if there's a
annoying.
Hellfire here, then there needs to be a Mortal Coil as well. Otherwise, can't kill anything. Can't kill everything, and then
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Warlock is dead. And if there's a Shadow Flame, then the egg with Powerful Whelming wins the game. So the reasoning there was simply because Defender of Argus can't buff anything above 3. It also gives the thing you want to kind of survive, Taunt, in this
Yeah.
case. So the end up going with the 4/4 there.
So you go to the Dark Bomb. It's not. I mean, there's a bit of sustain here with the Earth and Farseer, but you've got the Overwhelming and the Argus in hand,
This
so
is kind of hoping for the. Oh yeah, I remember this. This was the so Handlock is known for its giants. So what's an appropriate way of killing Handlock? A 10/10 egg. Yeah, I mean going for
oh
the
dear.
sustain there. I don't think you guys were expecting to live the turn. There's like 15 cards that gave lethal.
We didn't expect double power overwhelming. We'll say
Ten
that
ten
much.
egg.
So
Boom.
Zoo cleaned up those games pretty quickly.
That's what Zoo is known for. I mean,